Okay, this is the new deal. This is it. If you've been looking for some sort of thing to sleep in where you get great hair the next morning, this is the one. I've done all of the TikTok hacks, so you'll see, okay? And it's actually not bad for sleeping in. The first night was like weird, but works out real well. I think also it's kind of weirdly adorable, okay? I think it's cute. Cuter than the other ones I've tried. I slept, okay? It's the next morning, it's Tuesday. These are gonna be wild when I take them out at first blush, if you will. But over the course of the next hour, it's gonna get more chill. Okay, Curly Sue, you'll see, it'll be more chill soon. But look, not that weird bump in the front that normally can occur. You gotta give it a minute, but letting you know right now, this is gonna be normal and great within a matter of moments. Hey Siri, please play my audiobook.
Contrary to the predictions of many, pastoral China not only survived, but thrived.
Okay, so one of the things that I do without fail in my life is I do something called pairbonding. I made this up because I think actually the real term for pair bonding is like when two birds are together and mate for life. Pair bonding is where you consistently and habitually pair up two things, something usually like an ongoing need to do with something that you want to do. So for example, every single time I do my hair and makeup, I will listen to an audiobook. Every single time I drive to CrossFit, I will call my mom. Every time I cook dinner, I will watch a show. Every time I go for a walk with my dog, I will think of something that I want to do to make one of the people in my household feel special and important. So the key thing is that it's very specific so that you're always getting that thing done. So another example is like on Sundays, I go grocery shopping, I pair bond that with calling my dad. So I want to do certain things in my life. I want to read/listen to a lot of books. I want to maintain family relationships with like all of the people in my immediate family. I want to listen to certain podcasts. I want to learn things. So this is a good example actually of how I get so many courses done. So I'm like a really avid online course taker. And that's because I will always pair that with getting ready. So when I'm in the shower, I'll be watching the course. And when I'm doing my makeup or my skincare routine, I will be doing my course. And that just means that like, I'm going to burn through the course and know that I'm going to do it because every single time I do that action, I will pair it with another action. So doing laundry, loading the dishes, all of those actions that you continuously have to do pretty much every day, if you pair bond those with something that you want to get done, you are gonna burn through shit in your life in a good way. So actually what I do is in my program, there's a section in your action plan that you keep a list of these things. And you can change them up later on. But, you know, if you have a mission, like if you want to be a more avid reader, pair bond that with something that you're continuously going to do every single day of your life. And you'll get her done.
Hot damn! That was a glorious session, if I do say so myself. I got a lot done. Okay, so first of all, I did my morning pages. I know that I yammer on and on about my morning pages, but here's why. Number one, it helps you just get all of the shit that's rattling around in your brain out on paper. Because it's stream of consciousness writing. So you just like write. But number two, it really does help you prioritize what you have to do in general, what's a priority, but what's a priority for the day. So the method that I do, because like if you stop writing, it fucks up your train of thought and then it just becomes annoying. You're constantly just being like, oh, I have to finish these. And it's like 45 minutes later and you're still not done and it's like absolutely annoying. So you have to just like start them. I even put on a timer sometimes so that I'm like, okay, I'm locked in and I'm just gonna do this. Oh shit, I gotta get out of this. I lost my train of thought. Oh, this is what I was saying. So I set a timer and I just go. The main thing, do not have your phone with you. That will F you up, because you will start to think, oh yeah, I gotta rebook that thing. Oh, I've got to get back to this chick. I've got to whatever. Oh, I should check that. What's the date of that? And you'll pick up your phone and you will get distracted. So the way that I make sure that I don't forget the things that I need to do, because it looks like chicken scratch and it's all, mine does at least, I can barely even read it. But when I realize that there's something that I need to do and I'm writing it down, I have a highlighter and I will highlight that item on the page, and then afterwards I'll go back to it. So today I had like 6 different things highlighted in my little notebook, and I just went back to them methodically, and I got all that stuff done, which was amazing. And then the second thing that I did, well, the third thing, because the first thing I did was write my morning pages. Second thing was do all the shit that I said I needed to do in there. Mostly it was emails. I did 4 things. I also did my weekly content plan. So as I mentioned in this vlog before, I'm getting super fucking dialed in on creating content. I saw this incredible TikTok the other day that talked about luck and how luck is actually not random, it's math. It's about controlling your inputs, and that it's 3 elements that are times to each other. So it's exposure times action times time. Anyway, I am gonna link it in the comments below because it was so freaking good. This chick is my new favorite creator, I think, on the Tickety Talk. She's so cute, so nerdy, just so up my alley. But it really made me realize that, like, yes, when you work her formula, everything is not luck. It's something I've inherently known, but she just articulates it so well. Bottom line of her TikTok was basically that if you want to create your own luck, it is taking action consistently, and it is putting stuff out into the world, and that over time you will see lucky things end up happening to you, because it's not actually luck, it's just the point of these 3 factors all coming together, being timed. So I created this content plan, so I'm gonna actually show it when I get back home. I will also link it in the comments below and you can come and grab it from me. But I think it's pretty nifty. If you want to be posting 5 to 7 times a week, here's the different types of content that you want to create. And then you basically create one of those little matrix that you kind of just like, you know, I'm doing a piss poor job of describing this right now. I need to show it to you. But I filled that out today and I feel really good because I'm creating these vlogs, obviously weekly. I have my weekly newsletter. I will post that in the comments if you want to get on it, because that's where I actually write down my thoughts and feelings, usually things that are coming from my course content or something that's sort of like, it's something that's happening in my daily life throughout the week, and then it always usually points back to something in my content, because my Life at a 10 program is all about. And then just sort of creating the other bits of content that are necessary and needed to be a creator entrepreneur in this world now. So I filled that content plan out today. And then I made the waitlist form for my spring 2026 cohort. So I created the actual form in ActiveCampaign, so that way when people fill out the form, it goes into my CRM and I can contact everybody that has been on the wait list. And then I also created the website page that I needed to create in order to have it live, have that form be live and live on the internet and be a link that I can send people to. So I'll also link that below. Fuck, there's like, I'm gonna have to remember all these links. But yeah, so that was productive. It's 11:57 now. I'm going to CrossFit. I didn't go this morning because I specifically wanted to go with Chad today for the noon class because he's going away for a little bit and I want to spend some more time with him. So we're gonna work out together. Actually, I should text him. Hey Siri, text message Chad. Hey babe, I'm on my way to CrossFit. Can you just get me a space beside you? Also, okay, this is the hair. Calm down. Okay, looking good. Last thing I'm gonna say is I got such great feedback. Lovely feedback. I have one of my student members, hello Savannah, is the greatest. She watches these vlogs. and is so lovely and will DM me in the program platform and just write the most lovely, encouraging things. So thank you so much, Savannah. Also, Kelly, if you're watching too, Kelly is another woman that I know from years ago, like early 10 Spot days. We were in a book club together, and she helped me with some of my initial interviews for my program, and just gave me great advice. And so also, thank you so much for all of your lovely comments on these vlogs. I, of course, read all of the comments and respond to all the comments, so it really means a lot to me that you're watching, that all of you are watching, whomever you are. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, I mean, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button. I don't know. It would really mean a lot to me. I love making videos. Actually, it's very funny. When my best friend Nuala from junior school was over, we rewatched. I have like hours and hours and hours of tape of us effing around as children. Grade 7 to first year university, I basically filmed everything. It was like I was vlogging, but there was no place to put the vlogs at all. And so they just live on my computer now. But oh my God, were they a delight. First of all, I noticed we were absolute dorks, not cool at all. And didn't really know it because we were not afraid to be total losers with our video cameras in grade 12. And this was like 1999. Like, that's not cool at all to have done that. But we didn't give a shit, okay? We just like taping ourselves. There was a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, not professional dancing, like comedy dancing. And interviewing people. I guess that's the thing we used to do, which was very fun. Skits. Doing a lot of skits, so that was good. Anyway, very fun to watch those. Don't know why I mentioned that. I forgot. Off to Fitty Titty now. I just had my exec meeting. It's 2:41 now, and I just am in the middle of writing my newsletter. Did I mention that if you'd like to be on my newsletter, I'll put the link below. Actually, I did. That was one of the 4 or 5 things that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I think I wrote a really good one. I'm excited about it. And, oh yes, this is what I was gonna do, is go through that content plan. So here is this weekly content plan that I have made. So this is my vlog topic section. This is my newsletter topic session, which will turn into a blog post on my website, just to keep the SEO juice and LLM, large language model juice, flowing onto my website. Because my ultimate goal is that when you ask ChatGPT or Gemini for some life advice and life optimization advice, that I will be eventually served up to you. Then this is the section for Instagram and TikTok. You could also use this for LinkedIn and Substack, whatever you want to do. What I learned at the Creator Method was that you should have 2 educational posts, 2 personal connection style posts, a credibility post, and then a soft sell style post. So this is like a 5 to 7 a week post strategy. So I added in the vlog post because I make the vlogs and I want to just highlight that like the vlog is up and live and for people to go watch, and then have a link in bio mention. I also will do an educational post from the newsletter that I just wrote. So I might as well repurpose this content and put it into a post. The type of post that it's going to be, if it's going to be a reel,
or TikTok or short, but essentially like a video post. If it's gonna be a carousel or if it's just gonna be like a static post. What you then do is you will then go and crisscross applesauce what style of content you're gonna have. So for example, in the vlog post, that's gonna be just like a regular static post for me. So I'm just gonna draw a little line because I already know it's gonna look like my thumbnail. It's just gonna be on my feed as static. For my newsletter, this week my newsletter is about how going through the motions is sometimes needed to get motivation and momentum. Okay, so essentially when you have no motivation, you got to go through the motions. Going through the motions gets a bad rap. Anyway, I wrote a post on that. I wrote a newsletter on that. So I'm probably going to do that as a carousel post because I think I have enough content for people to swipe through. So I'm just going to go ahead and crisscross applesauce over there. Then I'm going to need another educational post. This one's going to be core values, why you need them. So I'm going to do this core values why, and I actually already made that into a reel. So I know that that is going to be a reel. Then personal connection, credibility, and soft sell. Oh, the fact that my best friend, Nuala, came to visit. And that's just gonna be a regular post. I also have another core values one that's gonna be about 3 ways to make them. Oh wait, and I'm gonna put that here. Core values, 3 ways to make them. And those are my 3 tips for killer core values. And that is a credibility piece because I really know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to core values. We have over 40 10 spotters that have our X dot tattoo. So I'm gonna talk all about that. And that is also going to be a reel. And then soft sell is my wait list that I just made. And that's gonna be just I think it's also gonna be a carousel. So now I have 2 reels, I have 2 carousels, and I have 1 and 2 posts. So that is how you do that part. Also, because I'm a dork, I am going to just highlight it with the color that I want it, that purple. Okay, so that's that one. The other one is, this is the other reel that's gonna be there. Number 1, this was a carousel post, and this is my soft sell carousel. And the other 2 are regular posts. Oh, I didn't do another personal connection one. Chad and I are going to the Raptors game, so I'm gonna do Raptors game, date night, and that's gonna be a regular post. Okay, so I actually have 3 posts done. Okay. These are for stories. So I definitely on my stories want to talk about the fact that I am writing my new newsletter and I want to put a link to opt in. So I want to make sure that I do that. And then also the YouTube teaser of maybe me editing it or something like that. And then I'll put that in. And then I want to make sure that all of these in-feed posts that I do, I put them in as stories as well. So that's like a reminder. I also have this little section just to check them off, but I also am going to use this section to be like, this should go up like today, Tuesday, because it's already Tuesday and I haven't done this yet. So I can kind of plan out when these things are going to go live. This is my new little content planner. So I love it. If you want to grab a copy of this, I will leave it as a link, as I have mentioned. Okay. Hope you like it. My mother is coming to pick up a stack of cards and Life at a 10 pins because in some of my videos, if you comment Life at a 10, I will send you a link to get a free Life at a 10 pin and a discount to any and all of the things that I offer. So from my course to my Choose Adventure Guide, and anything else so that I end up producing it in the next little while. So she is going to pick these up, and then she's my handy dandy Life at a 10 helper. When the form gets filled out online, it goes through my CRM, and then it pings us both with an email that sends the address off to her, and then she mails them out. So if you would like a free, adorable Life at a 10 pin, look at that. Look at how cute that is. Okay. You just comment Life at a 10 and then I'll send you the link for that. Here's what my little cards look like. Beep, beep, beep. And then I think what I can do is just actually put the pin in there and ship it out together like that. Yay. I just want to showcase, this is what happens to that hair in that crazy contraption. See, it chilled out. And my hair's been like this all day. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's it for this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Thank you, thank you. Okay, be sure to check out all those links that are down below for you. Maybe I'll put them in the comments. Maybe it's easier to find. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Okay?